We back at it again with more Caleb content. The more Caleb content that I consume, the more concerned I am that I'm falling for this man. Don't look at me like that. I can't. Stop it. Okay. I'm fine. Stop. Okay. Breathe. Hidden waves. Today, Caleb gets to lean on me for a change. Let's begin and cry and suffer together. Anyways. Oh.
It's pouring outside. You know, the weather's been unpredictable lately. 1 minute it's hot, and the next it's cold. And everyone's getting sick. It sucks.
I feel that. I thought you were still recovering, so you wouldn't be able to meet up this time.
But I haven't seen you in forever.
Who even are you?
Yeah, we don't hang out much these days. You've been so busy since becoming a hunter. Oh, right. Take care of yourself out there.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll come back to Skyhaven when I get the chance. It's already midnight when we leave the cafe. I finished catching up with 2 friends I hadn't seen in a long time. As the rain falls, I rummage through my bag for an umbrella and my phone.
We had such a great time, and I lost track of time. Not to mention, it's hard to get a taxi around here.
Crap. I'm sorry, but her just going, crap. I quickly see several missed calls from Caleb on my phone screen. I promised Caleb I'd be home before 12 when I left. Oh no, Dad.
What's wrong?
Nothing, my dad's mad. Can I stay over at your place tonight?
Why? Is there something scary waiting for you at home? Why do you look so worried?
Blink twice if you're in danger.
It's probably because I'm home.
This man showed up. You're never gonna beat the allegations, my love. Hi. Not knowing when Caleb arrived, I can only turn around with unease. I watch as he approaches. His umbrella is already above my head before he's standing right before me.
Skyhaven isn't very safe tonight. I can drive all of you home.
Look at him just trying to be a protective... Bro, sorry.
Thanks, but you don't have to. My apartment is right across the street.
Okay, listen, Caleb, first of all, you didn't introduce yourself. You were just like, are you worried? Like, is something bad waiting for you at home? And then he's just like, it's probably because I'm home. She instantly is just gonna be like, so she's afraid of you, so why would you think I would trust you and get into the car with you? Caleb, you're not making this better for yourself.
Mine's nearby too. You don't need to trouble yourself.
They're so scared of him. I love that.
He's here to pick you up, right? Do you still want to stay over at my place?
Like he'd let me. No, it's okay.
Then we'll get going now.
Looky, bye. Friend 1,
Yeah,
friend 2.
See you later.
Bye, friend 1, bye, friend 2. You don't need names. As my friends leave, they cast a worried look at me. I love that so much. They're not very good friends if they think you're in danger and they don't. They just leave you with this man. That's why they don't get names. Caleb, I wasn't ignoring your calls on purpose. I was chatting with my friends and I didn't notice my phone was ringing.
Yeah, I figured as much. You ordered coffee 3 times. You really were into the conversation and lost track of time. You were laughing up a storm. I didn't want to interrupt.
How long has he been watching me? Caleb, you gotta stop. You've gotta stop watching me. You've gotta stop this. You've gotta stop this. I'll get you into reading. I'll get you into a TV show. Something. Anything. Seeing how drenched his shoulders are, I feel even more guilty. He must have been standing outside for a long time. You didn't have to pick me up. I could have gone home by myself or just stayed.
You have a home. Here.
Oh, he Angie.
Besides, Skyhaven isn't as safe as you think it is.
Okay. Isn't this place safe with the guards on patrol?
They should consider themselves lucky if they can hold on to their lives.
He leads me to the car. The rain becomes heavier. Its pitter-pattering irritates me for some reason.
If I hadn't picked you up, you would have gone to your friend's place, right?
Yes.
Then you'd message me with an apology. Oh, and throw in a cute emoji as the cherry on top. With that done, you'd put your phone away and curl up into a ball to sleep. You wouldn't even dare to check my response. You'd wait it out and believe I wouldn't be upset. And once I'm away on a mission or something, you would sneak back into the house and pretend nothing happened, right?
Why are you reading me like this? He goes through my plan with impeccable accuracy. My face is flushed as I feel I should defend myself. Okay, but...
Get in. It's cold outside.
Oh, Dad's mad, guys. Dad's mad. Inside the car, Caleb switches on the air conditioning. And once it starts moving, I open my mouth. Caleb, I'm an adult. I have stuff to do. And I'm a hunter. I know how to protect myself.
Yeah, there are guards on patrol. But you have no idea how they slack off while on the job. Especially when no one's looking.
Did you just bypass the fact that I said I'm a hunter and I could protect myself? Right. Oop. Oop. Right. Only you are the epitome of dedication and hard work, Colonel. Annoyed, I say these words before looking out the car window. Oh, now you're giving me puppy dog eyes. Stop that. Don't do that. A cool sensation hits my face as Caleb's finger touches the area below my eye. Confused by this unexpected touch, I turn my head.
I thought you were crying.
Oh. No, it's just rain. And don't worry about me, I'm not. I'm not. Besides, this isn't the first time we've argued.
Then don't fall asleep in the car.
She's gonna fall asleep in the car. Why should I listen to you? Valid.
Sleep can make memories more intense before bedtime. And right now, I'm Caleb the Loathsome.
Stop. That's cute when it shouldn't be. Oh, I love this. I love this card. I love this card already. Oh, that means you'll end up as Caleb the annoying lord who deserves to be hated when I wake up. So what happened this time? He used the turn signal without really answering my question.
The fleet's still keeping things under wraps. But it'll be on the news tomorrow.
Guess it was something unusual. That explains it. If nothing happened, you wouldn't be acting weird, right?
You think I've been acting weird?
I shouldn't elaborate on how weird I think you've been acting. Think whatever you want. Ooh, this is angry MC. I like it. I lean back against the seat. As I watch the scenery outside glide past me, my eyelids grow heavier and heavier. Sorry, I fell asleep.
A world built on ruins is an illusion. It was in ruins before, which means it can be destroyed again.
Oh, are you quoting poetry? What's happening? Caleb's voice, hard to make out, reaches me.
A ruined world doesn't deserve you.
Oh my god, thanks. Thanks, Pookie. I wake up. Sunlight streams in through the partially closed curtains. Oh.
Good morning!
Hello, my little robot companion. It's already a new day. Memories flood my mind as I recall everything that happened after Caleb picked me up last night. He told me to check the news today. I immediately grabbed my phone. There's a headline about the tragic death of a fleet officer who was attacked by a wanderer while on his way home. So that's why Caleb was in a rush to take me home. Was I too mean to him last night? Honestly, yeah, you were pretty mean.
How may I help you?
Can you apologize to Caleb for me?
I'm sorry. I don't understand what the command is.
Yeah, you're not self-aware yet. It's fine, don't worry about it. Sigh. Why hasn't anyone developed an AI that can apologize on other people's behalf? Honestly, I hope nobody does this because you know for a fact how people would use that. People would 1,000% use that. I mean, people probably already use AI to like write apology messages and emails. Let's be real. I get out of bed, and after freshening up, I knock on the door to Caleb's room. I don't get a response. Did he go out?
I am currently checking Caleb's movement log for today. Caleb hasn't gone out yet.
He's still in his room? Caleb, are you there? Just as I'm about to knock again, my phone suddenly buzzes. I'm home, not feeling well. I'm gonna rest. How come? Are you sick? It's just a fever. I'll be fine after sleeping for a bit. What's your temperature? Open the door and let me look at you. I'm fine, don't worry. I will break down this door. Don't think I won't. Do I have to go back? I do. Okay. I was like, am I gonna break something? I turn the doorknob only to find out the door's locked. You bitch. Caleb, you don't have to hide because of a fever. Why did you lock the door? I don't hear any noise coming from inside his room. Caleb, are you still mad at me? I want to apologize, but we need to talk face to face. Open the door so you can see how sincere I am. It's then that I hear Caleb's voice.
I'm not mad, and you don't need to apologize.
Is your room empty? Why are you echoing so much? I've never heard him sound so exhausted before. It's as if he's been drained of all his strength. Concerned, I knock on the door again. Caleb, open the door. I haven't finished reading a book. I almost forgot I left it in your room. There are rustling sounds on the other side of the door. He's such a puppy. He's like, oh, yeah, oh, as soon as the door opens, I try to squeeze through the gap. However, Caleb stands in the way. He pushes me out while shoving a book into my hands.
Take it and stop knocking, Pipsqueak.
I will fight you. That was a cute way. Okay, listen. Him calling you Pipsqueak when he's irritated is cute because it makes sense. But when he calls you Pipsqueak like with an endearing tone, I just can't. I can't do it. As I approach him, I immediately sense the heat that's radiating from his body. However, he swiftly grabs my hand when I try to touch his forehead. Do you get sick? Did you get sick because you waited for me outside the cafe and got caught in the rain?
Don't blame yourself. And it has nothing to do with you. I've taken some medicine. I'll be fine.
Boy, you better stop. At least don't lock the door. Let me in so I can take care of you.
Have you ever seen me be defeated by something as small as this? I can handle it.
But you don't have to alone, you little silly.
Don't you have your own stuff to do? Focus on that.
Yeah, he's still mad. Caleb. I make another desperate attempt to push past Caleb and enter the bedroom, but the door closes right in front of me. Let's see how long you can keep up this tough guy act. I've been racking my brain since noon. I come up with countless excuses to convince Caleb to unlock the door, but it's all in vain. Night falls in the blink of an eye. Carrying some food back home, I head to the kitchen. I'm going to cook a meal for him. For some reason, the heaviness lingers in my heart. A heaviness. Cold water rushes down my hand. I realize that this experience is somewhat unfamiliar to me. Caleb is staying at home while I take care of things around the house. And when I turned on the faucet, his hand would usually reach out and pull me away from the table. Holding a tray with a bowl of porridge. Sorry, I'm just like Goldilocks. I make my way to Caleb's room. Unsurprisingly, the door is still locked. Standing before the door, I gently knock on it. Caleb, I made you some food. No noise comes from the other side of the door. I got scratched by a stray cat when I was outside earlier. It hurts. Can you open the door and help me check it?
I'm pretty sure you said stray cats always welcomed you with open paws.
Shut up. Come get your porridge.
Remember to review your past lies before you tell a new one next time.
Using a lot more force, I knock on the door again and again. If I had a fever and locked myself in my room, you would have already kicked the door down. Why can't I do the same thing to you? Caleb, you're the epitome of double standards in Skyhaven. I will see you today. I'll just pick the lock if you keep the door shut.
Here's a friendly reminder. When you're asking for help, you should gently approach them.
First of all, you can't apologize for me, but you can give me advice for how to apologize. I found a plot hole. I don't appreciate it. Right now, MC wants to say fuck off, but she can't. The heavy door quietly stands before me. It's as if it'll never open. Caleb, what are you afraid of? No response. Sighing, I put down the tray in the dark corridor. I crouch down and place my hand on the door between us. In the silence, a soft click reaches my ears. I quickly stand up and turn the doorknob. The door opens. Hi. Caleb lies down on the bed. He speaks in a hoarse and resigned manner.
I told you, I'm fine. I wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm. But you kept yourself locked inside. I'm worried about you. A chuckle tinged in self-mockery escapes him.
How can I keep up the tough guy act if I let you see me like this?
That was the cutest giggle. Idiot. Sorry. Do you really have the energy to joke when you sound like that? I love them. I sit down on the edge of the bed. Caleb turns over, but he's facing away from me. I reach out and touch his forehead. Boop, boop, boop. You're still hot. Yes, in fact, he is. I'm sorry. If only you hadn't picked me up last night.
I already said it has nothing to do with you.
Really?
I got sick because I was overworked and didn't get enough rest.
Okay. I can't help but touch his cheek. Boop, boop, boop. First things first, eat this porridge. I also have meds for your fever. Where's the thermometer? Let's check your temperature.
While I'm kinda used to you being bossy, I don't feel like playing along.
Well, I don't feel like... Okay, first of all, you don't have to, because I don't feel like dealing with your bullshit. I take his temperature. 39.2 degrees Celsius. You still have a fever. Right now, you have no choice but to...
It was better this morning. I feel like a champ right now.
Uh-huh. You're a champ at acting tough, I'll give you that.
When have I ever lied to you?
Should we start a list? I'll start a list. We'll start a list. I'll keep it on my phone and pull it up every time you try that. His voice is deeper, and for a moment, I don't know how to respond. Instead of saying something, I move the pillow to let him sort of sit up in bed. Holding the bowl, I stir the porridge that's still hot. I'll feed you. Don't think I won't.
You can't think of anything.
That's because the list is very long. Okay, listen. I fear the MC with Caleb and me are way too similar, and I'm a little scared. Because there's a lot I could say, and by the time I'm done, the porridge would have gotten cold.
When I went to Skyhaven for college, I promised to call you every week. Have I ever gone back on my word?
Yeah, when you died for a year. With my head lowered, I continued stirring.
When we were kids, I'd get anything for you so long as you asked for it. Was there ever an exception?
Enough with the small talk. Caleb, you said you'd never hurt me.
Do you feel like everything I do is supposed to hurt you?
Her inability to believe I can protect myself hurts me. Also, locking yourself in your room and not letting me see when you're sick is hurting yourself, which indirectly hurts me. Why aren't you saying anything? If you think I'm wrong, you're free to correct me. He's still silent, like a fragile snail as it retreats into its protective shell. You just called this man a snail. I hold out the bowl of porridge for him. Eat. If you don't finish it by today, I'll bug you again tomorrow.
You really enjoy taking care of sick people, huh?
Yeah, I should have become a doctor with Zane. He points at the bowl.
Give it to me.
Okay. Here you go. His bedroom is cute. Caleb finishes the porridge and takes his medicine. I remain by his side and watch over him until the moon rises. Drowsiness washes over me. Struggling to stay awake, I prop my chin up on my hand.
Tired?
No. A little. I'll return to my room once your fever's gone down.
You can take a nap here.
Okay. I stop rubbing my eyes once he says that. With my eyes half closed, I see he's making space for me on the bed. Scoot over some more.
Do you also want more of the blanket?
Yes. Wrapping the blanket around me, I drape my arm over Caleb to ensure he's still covered. I want more of the pillow too.
You're demanding so much from a pitiful sick person. Use my arm instead.
But when you say it like that, I can't deny you. I rest my head on his right arm. Oh my god, you gave me the sorry. You gave me the metal arm. That is rude. It's like laying on a pillar. Sorry. While Caleb leans against the headboard, he gazes down at me.
I barely remember the last time I looked at you like this.
How come I don't remember?
You were sleeping.
Valid. Fair. Oh?
You even drooled, you know. I couldn't help but wonder what tasty food was in your dreams.
You don't need to tell me that. Why would you tell me that? Caleb... Yeah. Oh my god, Caleb, I think you look super handsome when you're quiet. Why don't you try shutting up for once? I love her so much.
Sure.
Finally, a faint smile appears on his face. He smooths out my hair as his gaze finds its way back to me. Feeling slightly awkward, I look away from his face. Instead, I focus on his slender neck until I see a silver chain. The necklace I gave him securely hangs from his neck and touches his chest. Do you ever wonder how awkward it is for the voice actors to just breathe into the mic? Like, that's weird. Before me lies Caleb, the person I can't be any more familiar with, yet sometimes he still feels like a stranger.
Hey, I have to tell you something.
I avoid his gaze as if I was caught red-handed. I'm listening.
Let's make up.
Okay. What do you mean?
We fought last night. Don't tell me you already forgot.
I didn't, but...
Then we should patch things up like we always do after every argument.
Okay. You still haven't told me why you refused to let me in, and why you changed your mind. I like when my game pauses and I just get really nervous it's gonna crash. You're scared, right? You're afraid I'll see your weakness. Look at these little flushed cheeks. Pookie. Hmm.
You want to see my weakness? Well, now you have.
Look in the mirror. I'm sorry. So you've had a fever with your ears. Stop.
Let's go.
So you have a fever when your ears are red. Oh,
With that.
pardon? Oh. Ha. I think your fever's gone. Check his temperature. Boop. With your hands?
You still want to confirm it? You're even copying what I do when you're sick?
Ma'am. 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 Caleb, what can I do to make you feel better?
When you were sick, you never wanted to be alone. You made me sing for you.
Oh my god, Caleb, you sing.
Then you'd complain, say I sucked, and cover my mouth.
Then I'll sing for you. Is that okay? I'm not singing for this man. I'm not singing for him. You know what? I don't know what to sing, but you know, feel better, Pookie. Was it good? Did you like it? Was it bad?
Not at all.
Aw, thanks. I was being cheeky, I'm sorry. Oh. Don't. I'm not gonna be awkward. I swear. Caleb, you're still messing around. You're not letting me see your weakness. Oh, she gonna leave.
Don't go.
I've never kept anything from you. The same can't be said for you.
I can't have any weaknesses. Then you'll feel safe relying on me.
That is not true whatsoever. But I don't want to stand behind you. Did she just say I want to stand beside you? I'll cry. Is that what she said? I have to, no, stop, please help.
Do you feel it? This is my weakness. She's here. For a long time, she's been here.
I want to eat myself. I'm okay. Time slips away unnoticed. Only when moonlight casts a soft glow on the wall above the bed does Caleb break the silence.
We're good now?
Caleb, I think I understood how you felt when you picked me up last night. Can you forgive me?
Of course. I'm pretty sure it's a fever anyway. I'll be good as new in no time.
Sure.
I'm afraid that if you see me at my lowest, you won't believe I can always protect you.
This man gonna
Come a little closer.
This man gonna drive me up a wall. I move toward him and smooth out the wrinkles on his clothes. Arguing at dawn and making up before nighttime. Caleb and I don't hold grudges overnight.
You shouldn't forgive me so easily,
No, you're right, I shouldn't.
or else I'll want to keep testing your limits.
I mean... Suddenly, their arms around me tightened their grip. I almost want to free myself, yet as soon as he senses this, he holds me even tighter. He refuses to let me go. Caleb. A lot of people say the knife that hurts the most isn't wielded by your enemies. The people closest to you have it. Isn't that something Silas said? We're the closest people to each other. We'd never hurt each other. Right?
Are you afraid I'll hurt you?
Yes. Do you think you can hurt me like this?
You're right. It turns out a simple illness can easily knock me off my feet.
Alright, so all I have to do is get him sick. Perfect. Easy.
Speaking of which, whenever you were sick as a kid, you'd use that as an opportunity to make me fulfill one of your requests.
Oh. I cup his cheek to offer him solace. Boop, boop, boop. While Caleb's an adult now, I can also do that.
Yeah?
Maybe. Caleb holds my hand that's pressed against his cheek. The warmth from his palm flows through me. Boop. He thinks for a moment before speaking slowly.
I want you to stay here. Stay with me. Please, spend the next 100 years with me.
I'm not gonna cry. I refuse to cry over I definitely cried over Dragon Silas. I can cry over him if I want to, but like, self-control, Melody, self-control. I look up at him only to see even his breaths appear restrained. Right here.
Lincoln or Skyhaven, it doesn't matter. It can be anywhere so long as you're by my side.
But I might not live 100 years.
Don't you always say I'm in great shape? You'll be around for however many years I'm alive and kicking.
So you're saying you won't let me die? I like that. But we're not the same person.
True. We're not. Cat got your tongue? Do you think my request is too much?
No, I think it's cute. Caleb, 100 years is too long. I can't promise you that, not yet. If a person makes a promise and then breaks it, well, that's the cruelest thing anyone can do.
It's okay if you can't give me an answer right now. But for you, I'll do it. You won't stand behind me. I'll let you stand by my side.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me in my moment of weakness, my moment of despair, my moment of... What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Caleb! Oh, what do you mean? I can't do this. I fear I'm becoming a Caleb girly. I truly fear. I truly fear that has happened. We can be mean to him and tease him and be kind of rude, but also very funny. And he just is like, I'll take it. I still love you. And I like that. I like that in a man. So he's so cute. Did he call us Pipsqueak? I think he did, but he was mad at us. He didn't say Pipsqueak in these moments of tenderness. We're getting there. We're making the right moves, the right direction. I love him.